Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Bring It Dawn.
Right.
Just exploring Crägholdt Bluffs and see if we can't take care of Concelhaut and his undead minions.
Sure.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Nope. What's this all about?
Alright, we'll deal with that trap momentarily.
Hey.
Following your mow it. Got it. I have them.
Pull those two back, and we'll just have Pallegina and Adair try and proc their effects.
I have.
Oh, and Kana.
Following.
Alright, like 4 more to go for Kana. And 2 more to go for Pallegina. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All done.
Huh?
The woman's rigid fingers still dig into the earth. Her battered armor squeezes her bloat-swollen limbs. Maggots squirm from a ragged wound in her back. A bloody hammer rests where this corpse's head should be. Bone fragments and dried chunks of brain matter are stuck to the grass. The corpse's remaining hand clutches at its own trailing innards. The stench of decay is almost unbearable. Looks like the Torn Bannermen were having a really good time trying to siege Concelhaut's tower.
Keeping an eye out.
Grave thou Philothili. Slowing it down. Mow.
Alright, he's immune to burn and cold. That's fine.
I'm ready.
Mow it. Mow it.
I'm ready.
Mow it.
If you wanted to leave Durance alone, that'd be fantastic. my bad. I wasn't paying attention, and Adair got the kill. He... Got to check his weapon. I got 2 procs of it.
Eyes open.
Grave.
Stunzen exposten.
A few more here than I was expecting, but should still be a fairly easy fight. Sorry, I had to look. I didn't remember if I had cast Dire Blessing or not. I did. We're in good shape.
Yes. Yes.
Mow it.
Dire Blessing is still active for 16.3 seconds.
Following your lead.
Hey. Yeah?
Stand.
So I don't really like this. But he should be fine.
Yes.
Awesome. Steadfast is finally well leveled up. She's not done. But she is now immune to Frightened. That's really handy. I consider giving this to Adair in lieu of his club. Which would have still worked. I never grabbed the talent that made him immune to frightened and terrified. No, either way. Okay, so next, kill 20 enemies with less than 40% endurance and steadfast to unlock the next level. Okay, or kill 100 enemies to unlock it. So I guess so long as I'm not one-shotting enemies at 41% or above, it counts. She just needs to get kills. Okay. The only surviving son of an indentured servant, Oderic Kendamir was one of countless Rhaead Syrians who joined the ranks of Wydwin's army upon the outbreak of the Saints' War. Despite his youth and inexperience, Oderic acquitted himself well in the fighting, and was soon popular among his fellow soldiers for his good sense, his passion, and his loyalty. Determined to honor Wydwin, Oderic proved himself a disciplined and driven soldier. How's he looking? Alright, 3 more to go.
Huh?
I'm not worried about Adair's club right now, because it will eventually... It'll happen on its own.
Brave thou Philothili.
That's a lot of crowd control.
Down.
They're all going after Kana. Interesting choice.
Die! Oh, Sacre!
Ixiana! Arthur Worth.
Soon the next Boston lad will
Alright, so far so good. I'm gonna try and have Palagina get the killing blow on these guys. Doesn't really seem to be a reason not to. Or my main character can do it. I don't think she got any killing blows there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Awesome, and a bunch of bones to put in our pocket. This boulder appears to have crashed through the tower to get a section of the wall with it.
And what does the flame reveal?
Gnats buzz over a film of murky, algae-choked water. Something glints just beneath the surface.
Keeping an eye out.
What?
Need something?
How do I access what glints? There we go.
I'll stay out of sight.
I probably wouldn't have thought to double check that if it was not for that description, so that was handy. Alright, same description as the other boulder.
I'll stay out of sight. On the hunt.
Nice and slow.
Can't get over there. That's fair.
Huh?
Eyes open.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, there's a way inside. Alright, Lover's Lie is complete. A priest of Andra and a crew of greedy sailors were all it took to row Grivy Mother out to the spot where Alessa and Palan's ghosts were singing. Unfortunately, the chaos of the storm overturned the small boat. Grivy Mother, the priest, and the sailors were all plunged deep into the grace of Yamina? Miraculously, most of them emerged in a great sea cave near Barda. Though the entrance of the cave was hidden from the surface, the interior held wonders that had not been seen for generations. Sunken warships, trade vessels, and remnants of the unlucky travelers that had fallen victim to the grace in the past. Grivy Mother and the ragtag group discovered a tribe of survivors that had persevered in the caves through cannibalism and limited raiding. Their extensive time in the cave had left them unintelligible and wild. Though some attacked the crew of the recently sunk boat, Grivy Mother was able to scare the others off. Eventually, the group found their way to a pile of bones that contained the remains of Alessa and Palan. The Andrite priest buried the pair together, and performed a service over the bodies. With that, the spirits retreated from the world and toward the beyond. Copper Lover's Ring, Swap Endurance, a 1 per rest. It's a paired character, 100 endurance transferred from caster. This ring is heavy and rough hewn. It looks like it was cast from a poorly refined lump of copper. Tiny impurities still glisten around the band. Given the obvious tool marks, it appears to have been made by an amateur rather than a professional jeweler. And Silver Lover's Ring, same effect. I assume that that's the paired. Or, what am I saying? You have to put one of. I wonder what happens if you put both on the same character, or if you even can. I have to try that. Same description, except for it was cast from a poorly refined lump of silver. Everything else is the same. Alright, neat. The shelves of this bookcase overflow with books, loose pages, and miscellaneous artifacts. Many of the spines you can see are scrawled with indecipherable glyphs, and more are completely blank. Proper search of this mess would probably take hours. Alright, we'll search the bookcase. Near the back of one shelf, found a tome covered in strange symbols. It doesn't look like much at first. You eventually recognize the symbols as incantations in the book and a grimoire. Should be, and the book is a grimoire? Or as a grimoire, not and? So many typos in this area. Hours of searching leave your back aching and your eyes sore. You don't find anything else of value. Got battle-worn grimoire added to the inventory. Neat. Make sure it's here. Awesome.
Yeah.
Eyes open.
Seen that before. A man totters toward you as if drunk. He stops a few feet in front of you and looks at a point over your shoulder with wide, glazed eyes. Thanos will speak with you, human. Come, come. Okay. Silence. Do not disturb the apprentices. Well, this guy for now. Assume we'll get attacked if we go off the beaten trail. Good quick save again. Another Vithrak, okay. A Vithrak turns to you, clicking its mandibles and long-clawed fingers together. The creature floats above the ground and sways. Just as it looks like it's going to leap on you, you hear a voice in your head. Human beast comes, yes. Most pleased is Thanos. The Vithrak pauses, looking you up and down with beady eyes. Not apprentice. No, human beast is something else. It leans closer. Membranes around its jaws pulse and tremble. It seems to be smelling you. No camp smell. Not like warrior hive above, no. The Vithrak's thoughts are a whisper in your mind. It needs its mouth parts together thoughtfully. If not apprentice, and not warrior drone, then maybe human beast's ally, yes? Its eyes shine. Who are all these people with you? The Vithrak waves its arms, or its arm. Servants, guards, useful tools. What are you doing here? Making spell. Spell to please master. See. The Vithrak extends one slender arm toward a nearby thrall. As the Vithrak mutters unintelligible syllables, the thrall turns to you and bows. Much work to be done, yes, yes. The control spell will please Master greatly. You think we can help each other? With Key. With apprentice rivals. The Vithrak chirps his excitement. Thanos works hard for Master, but other apprentices, nasty beasts, want to be Master's favorite. Want to kill Thanos. Thanos chitters pitifully. Tell me about this key. Key is words, is knowledge. One claw traces a spiraling pattern across the creature's rigid skull. Master give key part to each apprentice. Say cleverest, strongest apprentice take all key parts. Thanos accentuates the thought by squeezing a tight fist. But human beasts take key parts from other apprentice rivals, yes? Then Thanos give final key part. The Vithrak scuttles closer, chattering and interlacing its fingers. Thanos is cleverest apprentice, no? For after human beast sees master, then Thanos see master, become new favorite. The Vithrak's unblinking eyes glitter. What do you want me to do for you? Kill apprentice rivals, of course. Thanos draws his spindly claws into fists. Thanos knows. Thanos knows. Human beast came to see Master. But Master has door, and door wants key. Thanos spreads his mandibles wide to show you a round, toothed orifice. I'll keep that in mind. Let's talk about something else. Thanos hovers in place, one mandible twitching. I'm going. Alright, so we'll probably end up killing him anyway. I don't trust this Vithrak. A lot of enemies, though. The corpse's skin has been peeled back and held in place with a thick, viscous webbing. The glass jars on these shelves contain brains of various sizes. The pungent stench of some type of preservative emanates from these shelves. That counts as stealing. Do they attack me if I steal, or do I lose reputation if I steal?
Huh?
I guess we can always save him for
Flame and
last.
sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Keep things relatively peaceful with him. We'll come back and not turn in the key, but definitely kill him. Okay. The dwarf whirls to face you. Her face and throat are twisted with fresh scar tissue. Her remaining eye narrows as she assesses you. Out. Her voice is little more than a croak as she points you to the door. What are you working on? She hisses and gestures angrily at the door. I just have a few questions. She holds up her right hand, 3 fingers extended. As you watch, she lowers one, then another. She looks from you to the door. I really want to see what happens at 3. The woman snarls and reaches for a grimoire. That's what I thought. Okay. Adair, handle them. Try and get that off as soon as we can. Oh, they mean it burning as well. And shock. Well, that's good to know.
Moe ixi ana.
Your aim.
So I know they're immune to shock, but they aren't immune to stun. We'll see how that plays out.
Following your... No good. No good. Sacre!
Alright, so Palangina finished them off.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, maybe not this one. Just using that for the attack speed buff. Okay, sit for 121. Let's get in here and help her out just a little bit.
Yeah?
I have them!
It's no use. I need something stronger.
Mow it!
I'm still only doing 3 damage per hit. It's not great. What else do I got? Well, I'll let her keep swinging while I look. She's not gonna go down.
Mow it, Ixie!
All that for...
Right.
for 1 out of 20. She's not the best offensive character. I think building around her fire damage is the best way to go, but she... Yeah, to me, enemies are immune to fire damage. Burst of deflection. A handful of good stuff. Boots of evasion. Sable's note. Sable. It gives me pride to see what you've suffered for your craft. The other apprentices may be more learned than you, but none match your tenacity, for you understand something they do not. Your body is a shell. If you are to achieve the power you desire, you will outlive it. Your fellows fight and scheme against one another. Only you recognize your true foe.
Huh?
Something bubbles and hisses within this vat. Its metal sides are hot enough to scald. Liquid metal drips from the dangling skeleton. Sable's research notes. Success with the new formula. The bonding with the vessel material was twice as strong as before. Presentation for Concelhaut would be excellent. Need to acquire more skeletons first, before I can demonstrate my experiment to the other apprentices.
Hey, look what
I'll
I
tinker with
found.
that. What could go wrong? I'll tinker with that.
All
what
done.
could go wrong?
Hello? Hello?
I can do that. All done.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next episode, we'll continue exploring Crägholdt and taking out the other apprentices, including Panos. So we'll get to that. For now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.